the 2nd of June, and my name is Sheila. If you're brand spanking new to my channel and don't know who I am Sheila. This is Positive Changes, and every Monday, up so far this year, every Monday I've been doing a live stream in conjunction with the Thrive in 2025 collaboration with many content creators here on YouTube. And we are working towards improving our health or making some kind of improvement in our lives and our lifestyle. And I will just, so that is basically why I am here. Good morning, Misha. How are you? I wasn't sure if anyone would show up, but you know, I'm still surprised that anybody shows up for my lives. But anyway, I thought I would talk with you about how I've done so far this year in my Thrive in 2025 journey, and what I hope to accomplish this coming year, what changes I'm going to be making for the summer, and things like that. So I give a few more minutes for some people to pop in. So yeah, it's going to be kind of a crazy summer. I'm just almost certain of it. So what are you up to, Misha? How has your summer been so far? Oh, and if you don't know, I'm looking over this way at my computer so I can see the chat. I can see the chat here on my phone, but I'd have to show you my nose in order for me to read the chat that scrolls up on my phone. Well, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing better. My wrist has gotten better. For those who don't know, a couple of weeks ago I jammed my wrist really bad. I fell, and instead of tucking and rolling like you're supposed to, I tried to brace myself and catch myself with my wrist or with my hand, and I jammed my wrist. It's mostly healed, but I still have a bit of tenderness here on the back, and when I try to flex my wrist, it's painful. So I think that's just something that's going to work its way out. But otherwise, it's functional. I mean, I don't have to wrap it up or anything. And it doesn't hurt too bad, but there are days when it does hurt. And if I really press on it in the back behind here with my finger, it really hurts. But I need to not do that. So, but yeah, I'm pretty well healed for the most part. Thank you so much for asking. And so I love this community because everyone here in this community is just so caring and understanding, and I just want to be that for everyone who does come to my channel, because I want to be as welcoming to all of you. Amanda? Is that my bestie? You finished it? Wow, Misha, that is awesome. I've only done it the one time. I haven't finished it. I know, I think she made a schedule for June, so I might play with the box and another couple of times before I have to do my video for next month, for this month rather. Now we are in June now. It was that my bestie? I know she has a creeper. Oh, was that you? Was that you? I knew you had a creeper channel, but that's the first time I've seen it. Oh my gosh, how are you? I thought is your mother-in-law still with you and visiting? I wasn't sure how where that vacation lied, but yeah, I know you've been occupied with your mother-in-law and entertaining her and gallivanting all over Europe. Okay, I'm going to start doing this, making my notes. And if you guys don't know who I'm talking about with my bestie, that is Amanda over at Budgeting Like a Girl. Do pay her a visit. Show her some love, guys. She is awesome. She and her family are a military family. They're stationed overseas, and she's got 2 beautiful children that she helps care for while her husband is deployed on different assignments or whatever. And so, yeah, we want to thank them for their service, guys. Show her some love. Good morning, Maria. I will try to be on my best behavior, love. I know it can be kind of difficult. You know us. Yep, and Misha Nails 702 LV. Go check her channel out. She is very talented. If you want to get some nails for your fingers, and you could not ask for anybody who does it better than Maria. And she is very talented. In fact, Amanda just wore a set of her nails to a military ball recently, and she was like the toast of the evening. Everybody wanted to see Amanda's nails and all her get up. Oh, good morning, guys. I'm so glad you guys are showed up. So we have Misha 74 and Budgeting Like a Girl and Maria's Nails 702 LV. Go show them some love, guys. They are fabulous, wonderful friends of mine, and they are very deserving. You will not be disappointed in what you watch over there. So subscribe to their channels, watch their videos, like them, all of the things. All right. Well, today is Accountable Monday, and I'd like to say I did better this week than I did the previous week, and I think I barely did. TTD, welcome, Glove. How are you? How is that little girl of yours? How are you guys doing? Were you able to get that whole situation resolved? And that is just amazing what happened. That's crazy what people will do. Oh. Well, yeah. If you have to turn me off, go right ahead. Turn me off. Yeah, you've got more important things going on in your life right now, TTD. Yeah. Alrighty. Accountable Monday. That is when I share my journey on the Thrive to 2025 collaboration that I'm a part of, where we are working towards improving our health in some fashion. And I try to touch on all areas of health here on my channel: my nutritional health, physical health, getting as active and just moving and trying to lose weight, the health and well-being of my home with cleaning and organizing, financial health, trying to save, which is what I'm going to show you here in a little bit. I've got my savings challenge here that I'm going to show a little bit. But most importantly is our mental health. And I discovered over the years that the more I improve my mental health, the more other areas of health is improved in my life. And if I keep my focus on a more positive, healthy mindset, everything else will fall into place. And I encourage that kind of positivity in everybody's lives, because it's possible. And positivity is free. It's just a mindset. I remember the old saying, it's not so much what happens to us, it's how we react to it. So if we can react in a positive way, we are better people for that. And we can share that positivity and encouragement to others. So other people become benefited by our choice of a more positive outlook and reaction to even the negatives. TTD is a perfect example of it. She had a tragedy that happened in her family just recently, but she did not let that tragedy stop her from being consistent with her content, with sharing a wonderful attitude, and just the guts to keep going and to not let it stop her. Yeah, she is fabulous. So anyway, Accountable Monday. Last week, is that the right week? Make sure I'm not the right week. Last week, I was only able to complete 19 of the 42 tasks. Now, what I do is I have a total of 6 habits. These are the things that I had for last week. 6 habits that I try to focus on every week, with like water, going for a walk, no eating out, doing my dishes, the laundry, and also decluttering. And I give myself a 25-cent credit for each day that I actually complete those tasks. And so 6 times 7, that's 42. So this week, since I've been really good for the last several months with getting my water, I changed my water to skincare because I've not always been consistent with getting my skincare in. So there's my accountable habits that I completed. I completed 22 of the 42. So I got more than half, or no, 20, I'm sorry. So I got completed 20. So I'm almost halfway there. Anyway, and I've already calculated up how much I have completed. Anytime, my friend, anytime. And I'm so happy for you guys. All right. So I've already set up my Accountable Monday, whatever. I'm sorry, my habits. All right. So for skincare, I was really good. I guess I'm picking things that are really easy for me to do. Like water was pretty easy for me to be consistent with. But then there were a few times when I didn't do my skincare like I should be. Well, this week, because I knew it was on my habit tracker, I was more consistent this week. So I got 7 days out of 7 that I actually did my skincare, and my face is not angry looking today. So 7 times 25, that is $1.75. And I have my $1.75 right here. I'm going to exchange this dollar. Oh, and yeah, it's a brand new tracker. So we're going to exchange this dollar right here for a real dollar. And I'm digging it out of my little ATM at the back. So we're exchanging that for $1 and adding that into our tracker. I try to do a basic skincare routine, and it'll work well for me for a while, and then my skin gets to where, well, I'm bored of that. You're going to have to do something else because that's not doing it for me. It might be the same thing that's been working for weeks and weeks and weeks, and then all of a sudden my skin will just be like, I don't like that product no more. You're going to have to get something different because my skin is getting angry. I'm sorry, that's the way my skin reacts. I don't know why. So I'm always constantly changing things up. So I don't have anything really set in stone because it's always evolving. Yeah, I've been trying to keep it basic. Like I've got the basic things such as like Vaseline or aloe vera. Both of those are, well, especially the aloe vera is really good for my skin if I get irritated. It tones down, yeah, it helps relieve that irritation and like abrasion. So yeah, in fact, there's a whenever my son would get really bad sunburn, the product that I would buy was pretty much 100% pure aloe vera. So it's good for skin burns. Yeah, I had to fix some kind of skincare routine. Otherwise, if I didn't do something, Mike, you think my face looks red now? It's 10 times worse. Even if I miss 2 or 3 days in a row. If I don't do skincare at all, and I miss even just 2 days, by that third day, it's much worse than this. And I think I have some form of rosacea. I've never been to a dermatologist to be clinically diagnosed or anything, but I believe that's what I have. That's why my skin tone is so red. But even though it's red, it's not irritated. So, um, water yep, I that's why that's been helpful too. I've noticed that when I drink my water every day like I should be, and also I try to get my supplements. I do have a new, I don't think it's in here though. No. I have another tracker that I made. It's no, it's not in here. It must be on my computer still that I didn't print it out. Anyway, it's with getting my supplements and vitamins. I will probably be adding that pretty soon too. But collagen is a supplement that I've been taking. One to help improve my nails because my nails will split really bad. But it also has been helping improve the quality of my hair and also skin tone. So it's been helpful a little bit. I just got to remember to take it. Oh my. Yeah. Uh, do you have any kind of filter on your water? Um, I know. Before we got the filter that's built into our refrigerator, I got one of those pitchers. It's called Zero Water, and I could not drink unfiltered water. I'm sorry, I cannot drink unfiltered water. And so I've got one of those pitchers, but then I don't know how long the the filters last. Depends on how much water you filter through. I never really paid that close attention. Thank you, Misha. Thank you. I appreciate your support. All right, so skincare. Oh, okay. I already did that. We did that one. Okay, going for a walk. I completed 4 days, which is $1 worth. Um, and then we also had 50 cents left over from last time. So let's exchange these two 50s for a full dollar from our ATM. And I'm sorry if I'm bumping the camera. The wire that's connected to my phone, the cord is right there, and I keep bumping it, so I apologize. Alrighty, there is that. So anyway, for the skincare, I've only got $1 in it because it's a brand new tracker, and I just started it today. Um, well, we started it last week. So did I do it walking? I added one more dollar. And then we have 50 cents extra to go towards next week. And so we have saved so far in did I do it walking, which that's what that tracker looks like. Oh, did I show? I don't think I showed you my skincare one. There's my skincare tracker. And All of these trackers that I'm showing you, apart from the skincare, those are available on my Ko-fi shop. Um, they are a wellness tracker. Anyway, for walking, I've saved, or I've earned, I shouldn't say saved, I've earned $5, 10, 11, 12, $13 on this, because that is what I'm doing here. I am earning this money by completing my habits. Oh, and then we have 15 cents left over. 50 cents. And okay, next is no eating out. That is kind of difficult for me sometimes, if I do, especially if I don't do some meal planning on the weekend. So this week we did eat out 3 days this week. I am not proud of that, but 4 days we did not. So that is a full $1. I got my full $1 right here, exchanging that for $1 from the ATM. Alrighty, and we're going to mark it off, and this is what this looks like. It's basically just like fast food with a circle with a line, like avoiding. I don't know what you call it. Anyway, that's what that is. And we have earned so far, well, if I can pick it up, we've earned so far $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. And we have 25 cents left over from last week. That will go towards next time. All right, next is dishes. Now, I've shared this story with you guys before. My daughter helps out around the house, and she earns some money by helping do the dishes. So there are times it doesn't look like I'm doing any dishes, but that's because she's catching up on a lot of them. And so, however, I did do dishes 2 days this week. So there is 50 cents that I've earned already. And we had 50 cents left over from last week. So I'm going to exchange this $1 for a full $1 from our ATM. So see, even 25 cents, a little at a time, it adds up. And then you can change those to real money. I just started doing this because I just wanted to find something as a little more added motivation or incentive to actually get my habits done. Well, what better way of incentivizing yourself is paying yourself for doing them. All right, so we have saved $3 in doing my dishes. I've probably completed this challenge once or twice so far this year. 25 cents at a time. All right, next is laundry. That is something I am really bad about not doing. For the most part of this year, I will like do part of it, but then not finish it. That's the problem. They like to accumulate in the kitchen, in the bags, or the laundry hampers or whatever, and then they don't get folded and put away like they should be. So I've made a lot of improvements just this past week alone. I did laundry 3 days last week, so that is 75 cents. Plus, we had 50 cents left over from last week. So I'm going to exchange this $1 worth for a full $1 from our ATM. And then we still have 25 cents left over to go towards next week. So let's mark off another $1 on our tracker. Okay, and we have saved so far $7. And that is what this one looks like, if you guys want to see. And then we have 25 cents to go towards next week. Last but certainly not least, decluttering. Well, it's actually the least because I didn't do any decluttering at all this week. So we are not adding to this, but we had 50 cents left over from last week. So we're just going to keep rolling it over. I've been busy so much doing other things that I haven't been decluttering like I want to. And so far in this challenge, I should have counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have saved we have earned $5 so far in decluttering. Okay, that is my accountable challenge book for this week. And that is what I have done so far this week to improve my health with the Thrive in 2025 collaboration. Oh gosh, sometimes I just feel like I cannot talk. Yeah. Well, you've been on vacation. You've been entertaining your mother-in-law. You know, you have a pass, Amanda. It's okay that you've been eating out. It's okay. I'm here at home. I've got food in my refrigerator, in my freezer. I have no excuse to not cook. I'm not entertaining a relative that traveled thousands of miles to come visit us. So I have no excuse. You have an out. You have permission. That's good. And treating yourself once in a while, eating out, breakfast at McDonald's or whatever. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It's whenever it gets excessive, and that's my problem. Too often I let that get too excessive for me. I'm not judging anybody around here. This is a no judge zone. So if you want to judge anybody that's in my chat or me, I mean, bring it on. I'll go ahead and take the judgments. But bye, Felicia. I don't want to waste your time. It's not going to affect me. Relaxing. I'm glad. I'm glad and appreciate that you find me relaxing, but I feel like I am a total mess right this very minute. I am glad that I could put on such an easygoing front that you guys think that there's no chaos in my life. There's absolutely 100% chaos in my life. I do my best. I don't know how far kicking butt is for me, but I'm doing what I can do, and not beating myself up over it. It's my own butt I need to kick into action, but learning to be kinder to myself has been a much better motivator for me. I've learned. And this is before I even thought or considered how we think about ourselves and caring for our mental health personally did for us. I used to think I was lazy. I used to think I was just worthless, that I can't do anything right. I'm not good as so and so. I can't do it as well as so and so. And I think that was just something that kind of got instilled in me when I was growing up, not intentionally. I'm sure that the encouragement that I got was intended to be encouragement, but it turned it out to be more like self-judgment, and then that turned into self-loathing because I didn't feel like I was doing it as good as anybody else. Well, when I recognized that for myself and started treating myself better, then things started improving. Medieval Fest. I would love to go to one of those. Yeah, it's like, snap out of. Well, some things you just can't snap out of. Like, I mean, I envision Cher. Whenever I hear that phrase, I envision Cher. And I love Cher. But we can't always snap out of it as well as, or as easy as it sounds. And it took time for me to even get to where I am now. I didn't start this mental health journey right away. I mean, I started it roughly around 3 years ago. And it took me that long to feel comfortable enough to do these live streams every day, to share and pour myself out openly to the whole world to see. Because I kept noticing a few people that I appreciated here on YouTube that shared their own vulnerable side of their lives. And I appreciated them for that. And I realized we need more of those kind of voices out there, because there's so many of us that can relate to what we're sharing. And sometimes that's all we need in our lives, is to know that we are not alone in this kind of journey of ours, and trying to figure things out and living our lives as best we can, but then finding ourselves falling flat on our face every other day. And it's okay that we can fall on our face and can pick ourselves up. What got me into finally doing something about my mental health was, and this is something that I feel very strongly about, so I hope I can hold it together and not cry like I've done so many times. But the thought occurred to me, what if my kids felt about themselves the way I was feeling about myself? How bad I felt about myself, how low self-esteem I felt about myself. I did not feel very smart. I didn't feel very creative. I felt like I couldn't do anything right. It was that thought of what if my kids felt like that finally snapped me out of it. Because I don't want my kids thinking this way about themselves at all. I recognize within them, that they are creative, they're imaginative, they're smart and brilliant individuals. And it was like God or higher power or somebody was telling me, well, you're my child, and I don't want you feeling that way about yourself. So no more than you want your kids feeling that way about you or about themselves, I don't want you feeling that way about yourself. That's what finally got me to start focusing on my mental health and being kinder to myself. And then sharing that encouraging message with everybody else, because I needed to hear that from other people. So I want to be an added voice to the choir, because I don't know if you knew this about me. In high school and in college, I was a part of a choir. So my voice was added to the music. And so that's all I'm doing here on YouTube. I'm just adding my voice to the music of positivity and encouragement. Not that I'm anything in particular, but the message of positivity and encouragement is vital for this world right now. And so there we go. Hey, I did that without breaking down and bawling. I'm getting better at this. Okay. Oh, I was hearing a voice. I thought maybe Bobby was creeping up behind me. No, one of my daughters is coming down the stairs. So if you hear the stairs creaking, that's them coming down. Let's see what's being said here. I can do only what I can, and maybe a tiny bit more. Anyone who wants me to work harder than I can doesn't have the best interest. I feel you, Amanda. I feel you. Yeah, we can only do the very best we can do, and it was whenever I lost my job, I thought I made a huge mistake. I felt like I had done everything wrong. But come to find out, all of the hard work I was doing, and I was working my very hardest to do what they wanted me to do. And even that wasn't good enough for them. I realized there are some people out there you're just not going to please. You're not going to impress. No matter how hard you work and try to do everything they want you to do, they're still not going to be satisfied with you. I've learned to let go of those kind of people, turn my back away from those kind of people because they don't deserve me. So, anyone who tries to force you into doing something that you don't feel comfortable doing, or doesn't appreciate your efforts that you put 100% of yourself into, if they don't appreciate you, they don't deserve you. That's my opinion. So take it or leave it. I put it out there in the ozone. I'll probably get the FBI knocking on my door and hauling me off to the Hooskow. Who knows? Yeah. Yes, Misha. Same. Same. Yeah, I don't need anybody else's judgments against me. I'm my own worst judge. Yep. Well, you're in the right place, Misha. Because I was like that 3 years ago, especially right after I lost my job. I went into the worst depression in my life. And it was finding a few people here on YouTube that kind of helped me realize I wasn't alone in this kind of journey. And then I found this home with all of you guys, which made it even that much better. So, yeah, we're here to encourage and support one another, guys. Yeah. So, definitely, I'm going to let me write down. Let's see. I think I've got everybody's written. Yeah, only a few people showed up today. I don't know who all was, who actually popped in and out, but I only see a few names. There's Misha. Let's see. Misha 74. Budgeting Like a Girl. That's my bestie Amanda. Maria at Maria's Nails. What's her full name? Maria's Nails 702 LV, and the Traditional Dollar. Guys, write those names down. Go check out their channels right here, right now. Go show them some love because they're here right here today showing me a whole lot of love. All I want is everyone to show them some love in return. And that's what we need more of in this world. We need to share love and encouragement with everybody, with one another, and remind ourselves to encourage ourselves. Be kind and loving to ourselves. Do not don't leave yourself out of the equation. Yeah. Well, I didn't see your see, but the chat rolls up, and so I didn't see your name down on my chat immediately, so I had to scroll up to get your full name, Maria. So yes, yeah, definitely go check out Maria. She's got lovely nails. She is very talented, and I mean, if she made shorter nails, I probably would like them. I don't like my nails super long because it feels weird to have nails anyway because I'm a natural nail biter. But I have managed to go without biting my nails for a very long time. Only this time, the reason why they're short is they cracked. So I need to take my collagen more often, like I should. That's why I love you, Amanda. That's why I love you. And that's why I feel comfortable calling you a bee. Because you call yourself a bee. So and I'm a bee. We just buzz around and be bee things. Do our bee things. Well, it is almost time to wrap up for today. One thing I did not do, I made notes and I didn't do this. Sorry if that was loud in your ear. Um, The summer schedule. I'm thinking about making some changes to the channel for the summer. Not drastic changes, but a little bit, because there's so many things that I need to do this summer that I've not been putting enough effort so far this spring, and so we're going to be changing some scheduling because we've got my dad's garden that I'm going to be working on this year. So I'll be spending a lot more time out at my dad's house. My husband's birthday is later this month, so we'll be planning on it. And next month, we're going to be on vacation. I'm going to take a full 2 weeks of vacation. We go to St. Louis for my daughter's final orthopedic follow-up with her orthopedic surgeon. And we make it into a little mini vacation. So, and then there's a couple of other possibility things I want to work on this year. I don't know if we'll get to it, but if you followed me last year, I remodeled the wall between the kitchen and the dining room, and then I also remodeled the kitchen floor. We ripped out the floor and put a brand new floor in. Well, we want to do the same thing in the bathroom. We need that bathroom that's right next to the kitchen needs to have a brand new floor put in. I don't know if we're going to get to it this summer, but that's my goal for this summer. So with all of that hard work that we have yet to do, I'm going to be changing my schedule up. So for lives, I'm thinking about going to every other Monday for lives for the summer, for the live stream. So there won't be a live stream next week, but there will be the following week. So every other day, every other Monday will be a live stream. Currently, I'm doing a video on Tuesday, a video on Friday, and a video on Saturday. Well, that's going to be, though, on those three are all savings challenge videos. I'm going to reduce those to 2 a week. One will be a games video that will feature some kind of savings challenge game, like Build a Farm or No Bucks Given's Circus, or My Fly Like a Butterfly, some kind of game. And then the other savings challenge video I'm thinking about is just the random savings challenge, where you get the little individual random savings challenges. And that will go towards my end of the month randomizer. So, and then I want to get back into doing vlogs, sharing my journey of making these improvements in the house, the remodeling, the organizing, things like that. So I want to try to do at least one vlog a month. So for the week, lives are every other Monday. 2 videos a week will be a game savings challenge and a random savings challenge, and then 1 vlog a month. And I feel like that is a good schedule for that I can maintain throughout the summer and be able to perhaps do some batch videos, so that during the 2 weeks that I'm taking a vacation, then at least content will still be going up. I can just take a little bit of a break and then still focus on the attention that my dad needs for the summer, working out in his garden. I'll have plenty of time sometime later in the summer and fall when we start getting the harvest from our garden and canning up our stuff, so I could probably share that in a vlog, things like that. So that's my preliminary schedule for right now. So yeah, I'll show you. This is my notes. There's my schedule. So that's what my plan is for this summer. We will see how things go. But as of right now, just live every other week. I originally wrote once a month, but I think I'll do lives every other week instead of just once a month. But 1 vlog a month, and then there are only 2 videos a week. I may have to look you up, Maria, and see what you can do for my short nails. I might consider that. Good morning, Andre. You snuck in there. I just mentioned you. So I'm planning on just doing a game, not exactly a game night because it's not a live stream, but it's like kind of like a game night's video thing. I can't even talk. Oh, Maggie, and you're not late. Well, yeah, I guess you could say you're late. But that's okay. You can still rewatch it. Oh, well, you're that's more important. Nannying is more important than my live stream. So I'm not offended that you were late to the live. Well, you had a lot going on this spring. You had a ball, you had your in-laws, you had your son graduating. I think he graduated this year, or else he just had, yeah, yeah, those trips and all that. And so, yeah, you had a lot of things going on this spring. So, plus you work, yeah, plus you work full time, or well, part time at the school. So, oh, Shania, welcome. Well, I'm just about to wrap up, but I am writing down everybody who did pop in this morning. EMT, I've been seeing you in my, um, what is your name again? I know you've told me what your name was, but my brain is old and what goes in a lot of times slips on out and I forget. Oh, thank you. I need to wash my hair. It's the reason why I've got it up in the wrap because I need to wash it. Lily, okay. All right. So guys, friends, you're watching this on a video later on. You're new to my channel, don't know anybody that's in the chat. I'm gonna give you some names of who all came and paid me a visit and showed me some love and support. I want you to go and show them some love and support too. We've got Misha 74, Budgeting Like a Girl, Maria's Nails 702 LV, The Traditional Dollar, No Bucks Given, Mix Match Maggie, Evolve with Grace, and EMT Dispatcher on a Budget. Go play each one of them a visit. I will leave links to everyone's channels down in the description below right after this live stream so that you can link and find the link to their channels and show them some love and support because they take just a few minutes out of their day to visit with me here on my live streams. That means so much to me, and they are deserving of as much love as I am. So, guys, thank you all. Thank you all for your love and support and for sharing this day for Accountable Monday. I'm working towards making improvements in my health. I've made a little bit of progress this week, but you know what? It's a journey. And I feel like I'm more of the turtle than the hare. I go at a very slow pace sometimes, but progress is progress regardless of how slow or fast you go. Let's show some love and encouragement to everyone, guys. And, if there's somebody that you meet in your day, just on a regular day, just share them your smile. Share them some kind of love and encouragement. Let's spread that. Let's spread that around. I appreciate if you want to subscribe to my channel and see more of this kind of weird stuff from me, then go right ahead, subscribe, hit the like button, share if you want to, if you think somebody else might enjoy this weird broad, whatever. I'm just wanting to show love and positivity and encouragement because we need more of that in this world. So thank you guys. Someone aggressively. Yes. Amanda said, if you need someone to aggressively love you, I am here. That is Budgeting Like a Girl. Go check her out. She will aggressively love you. If you need aggressive loving, she's the one to do it. that could probably be misinterpreted. Yes, yes. Spread some sunshine. Yes. Even on cloudy, gloomy days. All right, guys. We love you. We will see you guys next time. You guys have a wonderful week.